Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So, looking at what happened on Friday, we've had a double bottom potentially, but obviously that level there, which we'll get to on the lower time frames, is a level that would need to give in order for us to have that a double bottom in play. At the moment, we're below the 155, and that level right here is 45.75, 45.76 actually. So that's kind of where we have a line in the sand. We do have a lower low here, but the oscillators have got a higher high, so we've got diversions. And then the second thing that we have here is a fairly strong channel. A bit of a messy channel, but nevertheless, it is a consolidation pattern. And lastly, on our higher time frames, we have a Fibonacci. We are in the between the 50 and 61.8 Fibonacci, which is typically a retracement. So with all of that being said, let's just have a look at the lower time frames. Now, first things first, we've got a weekly gap, and weekly gaps more than often get closed. You can see the divergence here a little bit clearer on the 3 hour as well. So I would expect some kind of a pullback to come and find some structure lower down. And what we want to do is just put in the close from last week, and that will give us the gap. At the moment, we are 270 pips away from that gap. So there is overhead resistance here where we are as well. You can see right here is resistance where price is at the moment. And if we start coming down the time frames, you'll start seeing what we need to pay attention to. So at the moment, diversions on the 1 hour, price is high, is a lower high here, and oscillators are high and then a higher high. So that is continuation diversions in the trend we've been going, which is down. So I would expect us to find something in this area to sell off and then come down and close this gap. That's kind of the view that I have at the moment. So to be quite honest, there's 2 trades on offer this morning, and I would wait for the European Open just to see what's going to transpire. I suspect you may break above this and look at one of these other tails. If I just get to the hour, you'll see there is so much potential structure here, all the way up until that area there. So price could break through this 45.63 and still move all the way up to 45.86. If it breaks above the high of Friday, that is an indication we are going to continue to the upside. But at the moment, retracement, and if you look at it, it's been big down, big up, big down, big up, big down. So that's kind of the moral of the story at the moment. So I would be looking for something in this area. So just down to 50 minutes, because that's pretty much what we're looking for. So break of the structure here. In other words, these 3 tails here, you want to break and a retest of that. That's a 155 on the 15 minute. I would expect something like this. You'll have a 130 point stop loss for a 200 point gain to close the gap. Then I'd be getting out of any shorts. That would be a short scalp, and then sit here and wait to see what transpires. If we start breaking below the low of Friday, then obviously we've got more downside, but we are in a channel. So I suspect we're going to find some kind of support somewhere in this area. So either a quick squirt down and then a move back up, or we're going to continue with the sideways price action that started forming Thursday and Friday. So you can see Thursday, Friday, so pretty much sideways at the moment. So that's kind of moral of the story. I'm not really looking for longs until we get above 46.010 or 46.09. We need a break and a retest of that. That will challenge the top of the channel, and that would be a fairly strong signal. So for now, I think probably another leg down. The question is whether we're going to breach the lows of Thursday and Friday. Well, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you can see there, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Let me just delete this channel so it's not so messy. So you can see there's all the structure in this sideways motion. So bottom of channel for me is here 45.01 or 4500 obviously, and then the top is at 46.010. So that's kind of the view I've got at the moment. I suspect another leg down, whether we come test the bottom of the channel or just sort of close the gap and then make an attempt up, that's to be seen. But it's a wait and see until we see some structure. And at the moment, there is no structure. It's just extremely volatile and extremely up and down inside a range. So, yeah, that's kind of my view at the moment. Just wait and see. I don't think we're going to break to the upside. To be quite honest, I think we're either going to come and test a low again or just close a gap and then over the next 2 days then break up. But today, I think it's going to be pretty much range bound. But we'll wait and see. Anyway, that's it for me this morning. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.